Upali Mahaliyana, author of Just One Slip. The story is about two brothers, Hemachandra and Asita, who have a father-son-like relationship. Asita, the younger, inexplicably fails his final exam in engineering and returns to Peradeniya. Dropping in at his brother's house on his way, he gets a severe tongue lashing from him. When Asita vanishes without a trace, Hemachandra goes looking for him. He does not find him, but he gets to know things he didn't know of his brother before from his friends and acquaintances. Hemachandra moves on with his life, but his guilt and the love for his brother keep haunting him throughout his life, making him imagine a continued life for him. Now I will read a passage from the book. I had mixed feelings when I learned that Asita had left our home without taking leave of us on the morning following my tongue lashing. I was still angry that he came suddenly without letting us know in advance, at a time of significant safety concerns for young people because of the recent youth uprising. On the other hand, I was regretting having blasted him on his arrival for that and making him leave without a word, apparently still hurt. Perhaps I was also harboring my disappointment at his unexpected failure in the final exam. However, I expected him to be back in the next couple of days in time to go home with us for the new year. My wife Padmini had even made a cake to give him a surprise birthday party to lift his spirits. When he did not turn up as expected, I assumed that he had gone home direct, bypassing us. I was angry again to find that he had still not arrived at home when we went there 4 days later. New Year was on the 13th, just 2 days away. Was he trying to punish me by getting me worried, or was he still in such a bad mood to show up only at the last moment? I was sure that he would put the incident behind him, as he always did, and come back like the lamb that he was, however angry or upset he was earlier. 2 days would have been more than enough to organize matters at the university. What the devil was he doing there for 4 days? My anger turned to worry when he did not turn up by the New Year's Eve. He had to come before New Year. He had never missed a New Year at home. Amma was also going about her chores listlessly, without expressing her own worries. It was not her nature to show her inner feelings. Our sister Mallika hardly spoke. My worry turned to alarm when he did not make his appearance for the next 2 days. We did not celebrate the New Year that time, but simply sleepwalked through the rituals. Other siblings came with their families and returned after catching our somber mood. There was nothing else to do but to go looking for him. Who would do that? Me, of course. None of the other brothers had any clue as to what has to be done. Where would I look? I did not have a clue either. But somehow it always had to be me. Both Amma and Mallika were in tears as we left on that miserable morning of incessant heavy drizzle. My heart broke for them. My anger and worry were alternating as we drove back. I could not help venting my feelings from time to time. Why can't that idiot write a letter or something if he wanted to stay over? What blasted business does he have over the New Year period? Has he gone to spend time somewhere else? Neither Padmini nor Jayasri was volunteering any answers to my rhetorical questions. They knew better than to upset me further by giving possible answers. I could not, and certainly did not, want to let them know how I actually felt. I was worried sick. What if something had happened to him? His face kept appearing before me as we drove from time to time. It was not his usual smiling face, but the sad face following a scolding. Was that an ominous sign? Several times I saw a young man on the roadside who I was sure was Asita, but as I slowed down and came closer, the face changed to that of a stranger. I knew that he was very close to Sunimal Pereira, his classmate in school and batchmate in the university. Asita had stayed with him and even gone on holidays with his family in the past. Has he done something like that this time? He would not have done that without informing any of us. Did he write a letter that got delayed or got lost in the post? I was hanging on such flimsy straws as we proceeded. Thank you.